For as long as the Galactic Council had existed, Earth had been loud. Loud in their diplomacy, loud in their victories, loud in their music, their humor, their defiance. Even in war, humans screamed. War cries, speeches, curses, roars of engines and orbital strikes. Entire fleets knew the humans were near not by sensors, but by the noise. Humanity didn't whisper. They thundered. Until one day, they didn't. The silence began subtly. Human embassies across the galaxy shuttered overnight. Trade routes went dark. No messages. No warnings. No goodbye. Then their colonies went dark too. Ships that arrived in Earth-controlled sectors found only emptiness. No patrols. No beacons. Not even wreckage. Just cold, quiet stars. At first, the Council assumed a system failure. A galactic-scale malfunction of Earth's communications grid. But probes returned normal telemetry. No signs of battle. No signs of distress. Earth had not been attacked. It had simply gone quiet. The Council gathered in emergency session. They're planning something, hissed Yarrick, the War Chancellor of the Krintok. Silence is not in their nature. They're scared, argued Valuna of the Telari. Something must have struck them. A virus, a threat they couldn't handle. Their homeworld is untouched, noted Archivist Dren. Even the moons show no signs of disruption. They're hiding, murmured Counselor Zelo. And I fear what kind of storm needs humans to hide. With every passing day, fear grew. Because silence from humans was not peace. It was preparation. On the 30th day, the first message came. Not a broadcast, an ancient analog signal. A repeating pulse. The encryption was human military grade. Only those with war-era clearance could read it. The message contained just 4 words. Do not interfere. No name. No signature. No location. Just a warning. Despite the Council's debate, one race chose to act. The Dravari Imperium, proud and relentless, took silence as weakness. Their fleets had clashed with Earth before, painfully but never fatally. With the humans mysteriously absent, they launched a probing invasion into the Sol Exclusion Zone. Their first fleet vanished near Neptune. The second reached Mars' orbit and stopped transmitting. The third, a full armada, reached Earth itself. They never fired a shot. Council sensors caught only one image before their black box went dead. It showed Earth intact. No cities burning. No sky filled with fire. Just clouds, oceans, continents, and a strange, pulsing light orbiting the planet, like a heartbeat. Then came the second message. It wasn't encrypted. It was sent to everyone. Every species. Every world. Every ship, outpost, and satellite across the galaxy. Calm human voice. You were warned. Earth is no longer your concern. We are not gone. We are not weakened. We are focused. If you approach us again, you will not go missing. You will be unmade. The galaxy held its breath. No one spoke of retaliation. No one dared. The Dravari homeworld, 3 days later, simply ceased to exist. No explosion. No radiation. No debris. Just missing from the system. A void in the fabric of space. The science behind it was unknowable. Impossible. Human ships had never demonstrated this level of power. Because humans, it seemed, had stopped showing everything. They had evolved. Months passed. Trade lanes rerouted around former human space. A new term emerged in Council records. The Quiet Zone. It became sacred. Untouchable. Even warlike races forbade their children from speaking the word Earth. But every species remembered. They remembered how humans once laughed in the face of death, fought beside allies, uplifted weaker species, and challenged the arrogant. They remembered how they loved, so fiercely, so painfully, that one loss could birth a war. They remembered how they screamed, and now that very species was silent. And silence from humanity was worse than any threat. In the quiet corners of space, stories whispered that Earth had turned inward, forging weapons that bent dimensions. That they were preparing for something bigger than the galaxy. That they weren't hiding from the Council, but from what was coming next. Whatever the truth was, one fact remained. Earth had fallen silent, and the galaxy would never sleep again.